What's up, everybody? We are getting ready to run here as they are starting their land rush. Sorry about the late start here, as was having issues getting Twitch going as they're heading towards us. Anthony all the way to the right, coming to the dirt in the land rush start as they head down into the first turn. Anthony gets the whole shot out front, side by side with Taylor for the lead. Not quite. Taylor's got to fall back in line. Cody in third, Chuck fourth, Bradley fifth, Dave sixth, Scott seventh, and Robert in eighth. Out in the front, Anthony trying to pull away from Vandenbush. Right now, out in the points, Anthony ahead, 1 point over Nick, 13 points over Vandenbush. They're going to come around. They're going to start lap number one as they cross the line this time by. Don't believe the ticker on the top side. It will deceive you, I'll tell you that right now. There's always a little goofy for this as Anthony continues to lead. Vandenbush in second. Vandenbush trying to chase him down. Anthony wants to lead all the laps and secure that win. It's Cody as, I don't know. All right, heading down to the Cowboy corner. Anthony out front. He is clearly out in the lead. Vandenbush 1.4 seconds back. Dave back in the third spot as Chuck gets squirrely. Robert and Cody back behind him. Cody having problems, falling back in the back of the 48 of Robert. Off in the grass trying to save it. Bradley sideways in the back. Anthony out in the lead as he continues to lead this one down through the gravel pit, out of the gravel pit, trying to make it an easy championship here. Tara, thank you for the share. Coming down to lead lap number one here in heat race number one. Anthony out in front. Vandenbush trying to reel him in, back 2 seconds. Dave in third, Chuck in fourth. Cody trying to reel Chuck back in that number 4 machine. Scott, Robert, and Bradley rounding out the field. We might have a battle here for the 6th position as Robert closing in. No, Robert's going to lose ground through Calamity Corner across the line. As Scott gets sideways. That's going to let Robert side by side. They're drag racing. Oh, Robert slides in front of Scott as Chuck is off the track. Oh, Vandenbush has issues, falling further back, 2.3 seconds back from the lead. We're going back to this battle for the 5th position as it is definitely heating up. Robert in that 5th position. Scott trying to reel in, get 2 sideways out of Cowboy Corner. Coming down the straightaway. Robert pulling away from Scott. Kenny keep it straight. David in that 3rd spot. Taylor in 2nd. Anthony in 1st. Gonna come around. I believe this is the white flag lap this time by. I'm gonna click on it and find out for sure here in just 1 second. Oh, maybe it's not the white flag. Nope, this is lap number 3, so we are halfway through heat race number 1 as Anthony tries to pull away. The ticker cycling as it's trying to get caught up on what lap we're on. Anthony in the lead. Vandenbush 3.2 seconds back. David in third. Dave in third. Cody slides in that 5th position. 4th position. Robert in 5th. Scott in 7th as Bradley is rounding out the field right now in this number 9. Well, 51 machine on his car, 9 on the ticker. Oh, he stuffs it in Calamity Corner coming across the line. He's got to get it moving. As Anthony continues to lead the pack. Anthony continues to pull away. 3.4 seconds, 5 seconds in front of Vandenbush. Anthony's just got to keep it going clean at this point. Trying to take the victory here in heat race number 1. Trying to solidify his championship. Can Anthony take home a championship? Slides through Calamity Corner. He's going to take the white flag this time by. 1 more lap for Anthony. Ooh. Tough little hit there. He's got to make sure he doesn't land wrong. Keep it going straight as Anthony continues to pull away from Vandenbush. Vandenbush trying to close in. 4.5 seconds back. Dave in third. Cody fourth, closing in on Dave. Cody trying to close it on that third position here in heat race number 1. Closing the gap slightly. Coming down the straightaway, heading towards Cowboy Corner. Can he take advantage of Dave there? Dave's going to send it in that Woody number 56. Here comes Cody with a nice rotate through, but he gets too sideways coming off. Gaining ground through the corner, but totally steps on it coming off the corner. Anthony out front, big jump. That was cool. Down into the gravel pit. One more jump, one more turn for Anthony. Up over the jump, just has to navigate the difficult right-hander, come across the line to win heat race number 1. What a start for championship weekend for Anthony as he takes the victory in heat race number 1. Taylor comes home second. Who's going to get third? It looks like it's going to be Dave, but who knows? As we come into the right-hander, Cody sends it in. They make contact. Cody into Dave. He's going to stop, let Dave take the spot. That's not how he wants to get it. Dave comes home third, Cody fourth, Robert fifth. Well, almost Robert fifth. Now we can call it Robert fifth. As Scott gets it going straight, he's going to take home that 6th position. Bradley might get passed by Chuck. Chuck's still going around the track. Yeah, this is an actual track, Mark. Crandon. Bradley still out there. Looks like he's going to finish 7th. Chuck in that 8th position. Anthony, of course you like it. You took the win. So, heat race number 1 is in the books. After Bradley crosses the line. Oh, he gets his nose. That is such a difficult corner. If you guys have not driven this track, that corner is much more difficult than it looks. As we get ready for heat race number 2. Let's jump up in the chopper. As these guys get lined up, we got Austin starting on the left, James Donahue, Chris Counter, Nathan Matoxin, Joseph Brooks, Nick Nowak, Luke, and Zach. As it looks like Donahue jumped it by a mile in that number 81. Here they come with the whole shot. Here comes Luke in the 77. Probably a favorite here to win tonight. Oh, for sure. These guys, they have to run no damage because you'll get damage on these bumps. But these guys, yeah, they go through a lot to set this up. Luke out in front. Nick in second. Nick 1 point behind Anthony. He needs to find a way around Luke. Matoxin in that 3rd spot. Brooks in 4th. Austin and Chris battle it out for that 5th position. Chris blinking pretty bad in that number 13. Here comes Luke as he comes around to start lap number 1. Luke out in the lead. Nick in second. Nick hoping that Luke makes a mistake. He needs that. He needs these laps. He needs this win in heat race number 1. Out of the turn, heading down towards Cowboy Corner as Luke continues to lead in that number 77. Here comes Nick in the 145, sends it into the corner. Might have gained a little bit on Luke there as Nathan and Joseph Brooks sliding in behind him. This group is still pretty close as Luke continues to lead. Yeah, right? Here comes Luke and Nick for first and second. Nick trying to reel him in. He's not letting him get away. That distance is actually shrinking as they come into the gravel pit. Luke's going to pull out the gravel pit. Nick in second, right behind him. Trying to close that gap. Has it down to 0.4 of a second. They're going to send it into Calamity Corner. Coming across the line, Luke's going to lead lap number 1. Nick, wow, big run by Nick as he's 0.4 of a second back. Still has an opportunity at the victory here as he's hoping Luke might make a mistake. It happens much more often in the cars than it does the trucks, but Luke looking pretty good in that 77. Nick trying to chase him down the straightaway, heading towards Cowboy Corner. This is the battle for the lead. Nick Nowak is a championship contender. Yeah, iRacing is PC only. It is definitely PC only. Who getting a little dicey back there as we see Chris in that number 13 was all the way sideways. Austin turned all the way around in the 218. Back up to the battle for the lead as Luke looks to be pulling away from Nick. Big jumps out of that number 77. He is now pulling away from Nick. Nick now has to worry about Metoxin gaining a little bit of speed, maybe catching him, as Joseph Brooks sits in 4th. Chris in that 5th position. Donahue moving his way back up to 6th as he took the penalty for jumping the start. Austin back here in 7th. Zach Clifton in 8th. Down through Calamity Corner, coming across the line. Halfway through heat race number 1. Luke out in front. Nick in second. Nick has his moments where he's gaining on him. It looks like Nick might be a little faster through the second half of the field, second half of the lap. But the first half, Luke definitely has him as he's able to pull him, heading down towards Cowboy Corner. James Hill, thank you for the like. Down into Cowboy Corner. Luke sends it up, maybe a little high, maybe not. Good run out of Cowboy Corner for Luke. Nick not able to do anything with it. Both of them pretty even through there. Here comes the faster portion of the track. Luke looked so good through here last time. Nick's going to try and gain wherever he can, but Luke is pulling away out to 1 second, 1.2 seconds over Nick Nowak. Heading down towards the gravel pit. Luke's going to send it in. Nick sends it in right behind him hard. Nick sent it in about as hard as I've ever seen anybody. And he pulls it through pretty good. He gains about 2 or 3 tenths on Luke through that one corner. Send it into Calamity Corner. Here they go. Through the right-hander. Luke's going to lead this lap. I got to double check. Yeah, we are on the last lap. White flag is out as the ticker definitely screws up with the land rush start, so I had to check. Luke out in front, Nick in second as they come down the straightaway heading towards Cowboy Corner again. 1.1 seconds between first and second. Luke sends it in a little bit higher this time. Nick throws it in hard once again, but he's going to lose some ground coming out of there. Now through the straightaway. Luke's been so fast down the straightaway. I've seen him pull 2-3 tenths, and then Nick gained it all back coming into the gravel pit. Will that happen again? Could Luke make a mistake as they're on the white flag lap? Looking like Luke's going to take the win in heat race number 2. Down into Cowboy Corner. Here comes Nick sending it in hard. Up over the jump, heading into the final corner. Looks like Luke's going to win heat race number 2. Nick in second. Nathan third. Joseph Brooks looking to take home 4th. I don't want to say it too soon. Yep, Brooks takes home 4th. Chris in 5th. Donahue 6th. Austin's going to bring home 7th. And Zach in 8th. So that's it for heat race number 2. Let's get a little bit clearer on the points here. As Anthony, as we wait for Metoxin, or not Metoxin. Wow. As we wait on Clifton to come across the line, but So Anthony out in front, 1 point over Nick, 13 points over Vandenbush. So the Twins championship definitely close, but Anthony giving himself a little bit more cushion after heat race number 1. Then we're 52 points back to Toxin, but Cody's only 9 points back from there, so we got a battle for 4th. But these guys are going for that championship. Luke is definitely putting himself in the middle of that, so who knows what's going to happen here tonight. You guys don't want to go anywhere. All right, guys, we got a 5-minute warm-up here. You guys give me 1 minute, and I will be right back. David, these guys do this all the time. I can get you hooked up with their Discord. They host a lot of sessions too, and they help a lot. They give you a base setup. It would probably be cool to run with these guys, and they'll give you a lot of pointers. They're a good group of people. Just let me know. But guys, give me 1 minute. I'm going to jump to the bathroom, and I will be right back. I am commentating. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. I'm back. As the warm-up is over. But David, yeah, they host constantly though, so I mean, it's up to you either way. Let me know. You don't ever have to make a commitment with these guys when it comes to the street stocks anyway. As we get ready to go racing here tonight for our feature, let's pull up the chopper. In the back, we got Zach on the left, then the 88 of Chuck, Anthony, Bradley, James Donahue. Then we have Scott, which I can't see yet. There he is. Then we got Chris Counter on the left. The 48 of... Sorry, I'm trying to get it. Robert. Then Joseph, Brooks, Cody, Nathan, David, Nick, Taylor, Luke, and Anthony across the front as we get ready to go racing here. What's up, Hunter? Thank you for the like. Green flag is out as we head down to the track. We got 16 cars out here. This is one of the bigger fields we've seen this season as Anthony gets a little squirrely down by the wall as they head into the first turn. Him and Luke side by side. They make contact. Luke gets sideways. Cody to the lead. Cody out in front of the pack. Anthony second. Luke in third as these guys are bouncing all over the place. Oh, man. Frickin' Chris just blinked. Couldn't even do anything about it. Down in the cowboy corner, everything crazy. Nick gets turned around. That is championship contender. So does the 19 of Metoxin. It is absolutely nuts out here as we get back up to the front. Anthony in the lead. Luke in second as we come across the line to start lap number 1. Wow, we got crazy out there as they try to get it situated right now. Oh, we got more issues towards the back. Let's go take a look. Looks like Austin's caught up. Let's see. Oh, contact. Austin hits the inside wall. Gets turned around as we go back up to some live action. Let's get back up here. Anthony pulling away from Luke as they head down into Cowboy Corner. Let's pull it up to the regular camera angle. Luke and Cody side by side for that second spot. Luke's going to pull away. But biggest loser here is going to be Nick in the 145. A couple bad weeks in a row. He's back to the 11th position. He's got to feel like his championship opportunity is going away as Anthony is pulling away and leading lap number 1. Anthony out in front. Luke trying to reel him in. Cody in second. Luke is everybody's only hope as of right now to take these laps led away from Anthony, but Anthony's going to get the bonus point for leading this lap. Luke closing in through Calamity Corner. He sends it in hard. Anthony leads lap number 1. Anthony out front, Luke in second. We're going to get a break like we always do here on lap number 7. These guys will restack them, re-rack them as we get a battle for the lead. It looks like Scott and Bradley having issues at the back of the pack. We're going to stay up at the front as Anthony continues to try and hold off Luke. Luke trying to close in as they come down into Cowboy Corner. Anthony out front. Luke in second as Cody sends it in too hard up through the trees in the 4K. Oh no, Cody. That moves Chris Counter in the Barbie number 13 up to the 3rd spot. Taylor Vandenbush, he's in this battle for the championship too. If something happens to Anthony, he could potentially have an opportunity to steal the championship away. It's a long shot, but Vandenbush is not known for giving up. Down into the gravel pit as Luke sends it in. He's too sideways through the gravel pit. That's going to help Anthony pull away. Anthony out 1.5 seconds, 1.6 seconds. He is pulling away in that 217. Luke trying to reel him in the 77. Does a little bit of a recovery there. Chris and Vandenbush coming across the line. Vandenbush trying to get at least up into the podium. He's got a chance of second with Nick having a bad race. Oh, Nick is off the track. Nick is off the track and in the pits. No, that's devastating for second place driver. Let's go take a look at what happened to him. Let's see what happens to Nick as he is driving the wheel. Oh, they touched! No! Oh, poor Nick. And he's got a tough break. But he's going to get an opportunity to get some of that back when they get the caution flag. He should get his lap back. As Anthony continues to lead, he's 1 second ahead of Luke. Luke in that second spot as Vandenbush tries to work on third. I'm not going to put the thing on Chris. He's blinking way too much, and it'll mess up the camera. So he's going to try and reel in third place. Chris Counter in that number 13. Chris is going to pull away from Vandenbush out of the gravel pit. So there is Nick. He's going to be a lap down as the leaders just got around him. Anthony out front, Luke in second. Luke closing the gap now down to 8/10 of a second. Heading down towards Cowboy Corner. Josh, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Heading towards Cowboy Corner. Anthony continues to lead Luke. Luke 7/10 of a second back, trying to close in. Good turn for Luke. Anthony gets bound up 3/10 of a second, 4/10 of a second between first and second. So big gain, 3/10 of a gain for Luke there. Luke continues to close in on Anthony. Can he get him? Anthony's been so much better through the gravel pit, but look at Luke carry the speed. Heading down towards the gravel pit. Luke is there. Can he get around Anthony, or will he send it in too hard? In the gravel pit, both of them have a good corner. They stay nose to tail. Luke putting the heat in on our points leader and race leader. Will Anthony just let him go and maintain his points lead? Is it worth the potential of contact? Anthony pulls Luke a little bit out of the final corner coming across the start finish line. But Luke closes back in 4 or 5/10 of a second. Luke so good where it's technical. Tries to close in on Anthony. Anthony with a great car here tonight in the 217. That is the one thing about Anthony. It is all or nothing with him. When he has a good night, he has a great night. But if it isn't, he definitely struggles, ends up caught up in situations and falls to the back. That's the only reason it's that close here. Anthony continues to lead, pulling away now from Luke. Can Luke close that gap? Luke in the 77, really quick through the fast part of the track. Yeah, I hope I feel better too. I am better than I was a few days ago. Anthony down into the gravel pit. Thank you, David. Luke trying to close in on second. Out of the gravel pit. Anthony continues to lead, pulling Luke once again. I'm going to just check and see how far I'm up. Yep. So we are 1 lap different on the ticker than what they are. I don't know why it struggles with these land rushes, but it does. But Anthony continues to lead Luke 6.5 of a second, 7/10 of a second back. Chris continuing to run, having a great run in third as Vandenbush tries to close in, but Chris is pulling away. Zach Clifton in 5th. Joseph Brooks in 6th. Clifton having a good run in the feature here. Something woke up. He had a terrible heat. He's up 11 spots up to 5th. Back up to the front. Uh-oh, it looked like we had issues there as the 88 gets into the wall. We're going to go jump back up to the front as Anthony continues to lead. Is it right now? Oh, it's right now. So we should be getting the yellow flag this time by as they head into the gravel pit. Luke's going to think about what he needs to do different. Out of the gravel pit, coming across the line. Anthony continuing to lead into Calamity Corner. Yellow flag should be coming out when they come across the line. I believe this is the caution flag here as Anthony's leading the field. All right, it is. So they're backing it down. Anthony's going to lead them into the halfway break. Luke second. Chris in third. What a run by Chris. Vandenbush sitting in that fourth position. Zach Clifton in fifth. Joseph Brooks in sixth. Good run for Brooks. Cody fell all the way back to seventh, but definitely has an opportunity to recover here. James Donahue in eighth. Matoxin in that ninth spot. Robert in 10th. Austin in 11th. David in 12th. Chuck in 13th. Scott 14th. Nick, he's going to get that lap back. He has an opportunity here to catch back up. So Anthony's going to park them, and these guys are going to get ready. Robert Dean, thank you for the follow and the like. I appreciate it. Brian, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As we get ready, Nick's going to be allowed to go all the way around, and so is Bradley. So once these guys catch up, you can see them over there on the track map. We will go back green flag racing. Anthony's going to lead him to the green flag. This has been a wild one. Anthony out front has to feel good about this one. Anthony definitely has to feel good about this. It's looking like as long as everything can go good in the second, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx him. All right, we got to wait a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and pull in Clifton. Where is Clifton? Maybe we'll pull in Clifton. Zach, James in the booth, get a copy. Oh, hold on. I think my thing was dead. You there, Zach? Oh, Zach must be caught up. We're going to send him back up to general chat. I tried to talk to someone, but we are waiting on the 9. 9's coming up around, and Anthony's going to bring him back to the green flag. We're going to have 6 more laps of green flag racing. Who's going to win? Who's going to take the championship? I can see why Anthony definitely wanted to keep the lead before this restart, but how hard will Anthony fight Luke this time if Luke catches him? Is he going to let him around to sacrifice a top 3 position rather than getting caught up in something senseless? Because it could very well happen. These cars bounce around so much, anything could happen. These are the things that have to be going through Anthony's mind right now. Right, we're going to jump up to... Let's jump up to the blimp. We're going to watch these guys take off so we can get a good picture of the field. It has been crazy here tonight. We don't want to miss any of the action. Green flag is out as Anthony gets a phenomenal start. Luke in second. He's got to hold off Chris as Vandenbush tries to get around Chris for third. Down into the gravel pit. Anthony pushes a little wide. Is that going to hurt him? Luke able to cut down. Oh, Clifton, no. Oh, man, I shouldn't have talked about Clifton. Clifton loses it out of the gravel pit. He gets it turned back around. We got the broadcasting curse right there. As here comes Luke battling for the lead. Anthony out in the front, getting pressure from Luke. Luke trying to get around and take the victory. Anthony wanting to come home the champion and the winner. Heading down towards Cowboy Corner. Anthony has probably been better through this part of the track. But coming out of Cowboy Corner into the fastest part of the track, that is where Luke has seemed to shine all night. Can he close the gap on Anthony? Anthony's 217, been running great all night. As they shoot down through the track, these guys are flying through here. Literally. Oh, Luke bounces funny, but he gains on Anthony. Heading towards the gravel pit. Can Luke close the gap? 0.6 of a second, 0.7 of a second between first and second. down through the gravel pit. Anthony able to pull away from Luke through there. Now 9/10 of a second. Back to second. Coming across the line. Anthony has to check up a little bit. It is getting tricky through Calamity Corner as Anthony comes across the line, the leader. Luke in that number 77. Trying hard to close that gap. He is wheeling that thing. Let's jump on board with Luke. Watch him try to chase down Anthony. This thing is definitely a different experience here as he tries to close in on Anthony. On the lap of Luke. They're going to send it into the gravel pit. You can see him send it in. They have to wheel these things. This just gives you an idea how difficult and how bumpy these cars can be on off-road. A little unpredictable at times. Oh man, it is getting crazy. He is wheeling that thing. He throws it in there. Watch that thing bounce. And he's still full control the whole way through that as he tries to close in on Anthony. Such a cool view. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. And the street stock, just watching these guys wheel it, this is definitely a different experience. As Luke now 1.2 seconds back from Anthony. Down into Calamity Corner, down across the line. As we have 4 laps to go, this thing almost tipped over on him. And you know what? The leader's got to worry about that too. I mean, it's not just Luke. Luke might be in second place, but the leader has to deal with those same kind of rolls that this car is doing. And I'll tell you what, I am impressed. Look at Chris in that number 13. He is not letting these guys get away. He is trying to close in the gap in that third spot, pulling away from Vandenbush, as it looks like we might have some issues further back towards the pack. Nope. Just the typical, it's telling us there's an incident. Oh, there's an incident. Cody having issues in the 4K. He checks up. He goes ahead and slides back into that 5th position. Back up to the front. Anthony pulling away 1.9 seconds over second. Chris Counter closing in on Luke for that second position, currently running 3rd. Luke, I don't know what's going on here. Did Luke lose something? Luke normally schools everybody on off-road. But Anthony out here taking everybody to school, and Chris has seemed to figure something out in 3rd. Coming around, we got 3 laps to go this time by. 3 more laps to go. Anthony looking to drive off into a championship here tonight and a victory. Kenny, hold on. Luke trying to close in. Chris in 3rd, trying to close in on 2nd. Looks like we got some issues towards the back. Everybody gets it straight as these guys, as Scott and Chuck having issues. Oh, man. Or Scott and Bradley having issues at the back of the pack. Back up to the front. We got to watch this battle as Chris is closing in. We're going to jump back here where Cody and Metoxin are battling it out for the 5th position. This is the top 5 spot here. Metoxin all over the back of Cody. Nick recovering well in that number 145, currently back up into 8th position. Not as good as he wanted to do, but he's got to feel better about it. He's got to try and maintain enough of a he's got to be close enough to Vandenbush. Vandenbush in grasp of that 2nd position, but kind of just sitting there in 4th, not able to go anywhere. Cody continues to run on the back of, the Toxic continues to run on the back bumper of Cody as they come out the final corner across the line. Cody has that 5th position. Nathan trying to get it. We have 2 laps to go. Let's jump back up to our leaders as Luke is now 2.85 seconds back from what is our race leader, could be our champion here tonight. Luke losing ground as Chris is closed in. Now 0.8 of a second onto 2nd place. Here comes Chris in that number 30. Oh, Luke gets the inside wall. That's going to hurt him. Chris staying on it slowly, closing in on the 77. Does he have enough time? 6.5 tenths of a second between second and third. Oh, it'd be such a weird place to see Luke finish and have a decent run and finish second or third, but that looks like what's going to happen here tonight as Anthony comes across the line this time by to take the white flag. One more lap to go. I believe this is the last lap. Double checking. Okay, last lap. 1 lap to go. Anthony out in the lead. Luke in second. Chris in third. Vandenbush. Chris just lost a lot of ground on Luke. Vandenbush in that 4th position. Nathan Metoxen in 5th as he's got around Cody. And sent Cody back to 6th. James Donahue currently in 7th. Nick in 8th. Robert, Austin, and Dave fighting it out for this 9th position. Anthony looking like he's going to sail off into victory here tonight as we watch the battle for 9th. Robert in that 9th position. Austin, Watton, and Dave right behind them, heading down towards Cowboy Corner. It is getting tight between these two. They almost make contact here. Robert's going to pull away. We're going to jump up to our leader as he comes through the gravel pit, getting ready to take the checkered flag. Anthony out in front. Coming through the final corner. Checkered flag is in the air. Anthony crowns himself the champion and the race winner here tonight. No questions asked. Luke brings it home 2nd. Chris in 3rd. Vandenbush in 4th. Metoxen's going to roll it across in that 5th position. Donahue's going to come home 6th. Cody had issues again. Nick's going to bring it home in 7th. Cody limps it home in 8th. I know he's not happy with that. Robert, oh, he gets checked up into the final corner. He's going to beat Austin to the line as Austin gets caught into the wall. Brooks gets around him. Dave gets around him. Austin dropping all the way back to 12th. Oh, tough luck for Austin in the final corner. Oh, Bradley, don't tip it over. Scott and Chuck trying to bring it home as Anthony has won today's championship and race. No questions asked. Wow. They're going to come up here 4 pitchers as Anthony gets ready to park it. As we wait for Bradley to come across the line, Scott and Chuck as they come around to complete today's race. Let's go ahead. That was insane. That was some good racing here. I can't wait to talk about Chris. He's got to be happy about this one. Is this still? Okay, there we go. All right. What a run for Chris. Wrong one. Where is it? Get lost in Discord sometimes. I got too many Discords. All right, let's go find Chris. Look at Chris. He's already in here waiting. Make sure my volume's up. Let's pull in our 3rd place finisher. Chris, you had a fast number 13 here today. You were catching Luke. Man, you got to be happy with that one.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, my God. First podium, I got to thank everybody here for letting me come out and have a great time. I can't believe that from when I joined to hear that I'd be sitting on the podium in the final race.
I know you've been struggling. I know connection sometimes becomes an issue, but tonight, man, you showed what you were able to do. What a run. Man, you got to be proud of that. I could hear the excitement. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my dad for first of all letting me get iRacing and doing all of this.
Zach.
I want to thank Taylor, Anthony, and everybody who puts this together. All of you guys do an amazing job. and I can't wait till next season. This is awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you can do. And man, that if that's a sign of what you've learned, they better watch out next season.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited. I just love being here with all these guys. Such clean racers all the time. Just amazing.
Well,
So clean how they are.
go enjoy this podium and get ready for next season.
Will do. Thank you, James.
No problem. Chris, definitely excited about that one. Let's bring in Luke. This was an odd situation to see. And look, man, Anthony dominating today. And then Chris was catching it. I don't think you were bad. I just think they've gotten better.
I mean, I don't like to mean it this way, but they practice all week and I don't. So I came in with a open head and I had it still in the back of my head that I led the whole race last time we were here, and then got a glitch and spun me out for some reason. So I really wanted this one and I got that heat win and I started feeling more comfortable, and I thought I was gonna be able, if I could get out in front of Anthony. It's so much better if you're not in behind someone, because just how crazy these cars react off a jump, it's so hard to follow someone. And so it's almost better being about 4 or 5 car lengths back, and then someone makes a mistake, and then you can capitalize on it. But either way, Anthony was in a whole different level tonight. He just had to lead 10 laps and he clinched it. So cool to see him get that championship. But now we got the big boys
Yeah, I
next.
was going to say, you're a little more comfortable in that. But I have to say, I mean, all in all, I watched you today and it was really odd because I think this is probably the best you've looked in the street stock all season long, and you don't win it.
Yeah, I finally made a race where I almost had no mistakes, so I made one with about two to go. But really no mistakes all by me. But let's be real, Anthony made no mistakes. So
Yeah.
it was really hard to pass. But the Shine Dot car was hooked up thanks to K Designs. And now we got to go clinch that championship in Pro Lights.
Yeah, go get the Pro 2 lights. I know that's what you're good at. And that's, well, not that you're not good at that, but I know that's your thing. Good race still here tonight. And man, second to Anthony being as flawless as he was tonight. That's still a good finish.
Yeah. Now I just got to go reverse it and
You
show Anthony who's boss.
got to show him how you felt.
Yeah, but just gotta thank all my teammates, Brad, Scott Bryant. They were kind of squids tonight, but you get that sometimes. Um, I heard them laughing the whole race, so that's cool to see. Got a little bit more car count. Tude, Wall Magnet Photography for all they do for me. ShenandoShine.co, Black Platinum Solar, Ultra Wheels, Mohawk Foundation. If you guys have a chance, just go donate. It's for a good cause, especially
Look,
if you like movies.
look, one thing you got to say, though, I know you said that about your teammates, but one thing you got to say is if you haven't tried a street stock on off road, you can't ever say how somebody else drove because, man, these things aren't easy.
And finally got Brad to admit it.
Well, go get ready for the next one, and I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to you there.
For sure.
All right, so there is Luke with that podium finish. Let's go ahead and bring in Anthony. Well, you didn't want to just win the championship. You wanted to tell him who was boss.
Well, I don't know that. I just knew I needed to lead at least 5 laps.
Awesome finish here tonight. Absolute dominating fashion. And there was no question about it. I know last season we came in similar situation. It was really close for the points. And you get contact into the gravel pit. I think you and Donahue, I think it was the gravel pit you guys got contact.
Get 2 seasons ago.
Oh, that was 2 seasons ago? Man, get contact, get turned around. This is the first street stock championship you've been able to close, isn't it?
Well,
Since I've been broadcasting.
Since you broadcasting, yes, this is
Yeah.
be my second.
Man, a flawless night here tonight. I mean, you ran perfect, and like you said, you knew you just needed 5 laps. Was there a point where Luke might have been putting a little bit of pressure on you? You thought about letting him pass just to make sure no mistakes were made?
Yeah, if he would have got by me, I went late side by side with me down the straightaway. I would have let up just because I knew I had the championship locked up. I didn't want to just push the issue. I just wanted to finish at that point.
I figured at that point, like once you guys hit the halfway point, I figured you had to be pretty comfortable. I felt like leading into the halfway point was important because you didn't want to get caught back up in the field on a restart. So I felt like that first half put a bit more sense. But man, you just walked away from after the second half. Were you surprised by that?
Not really. Just because, well, I shouldn't say not really. I am a little bit just because I know Frank and Taylor normally have, not Frank, Luke
Yep.
have good setups for the second half of the races, and I'm assuming Taylor had some kind of an issue on the start, and Luke I think was just overdriving the car in the second half of the race trying to catch me, so that kind of helped me gain my more distance between us two. So
Mm-hmm.
the last couple of laps, I was just running the car very easy, running. I felt like to me, I was running the car wider in corners to make sure I don't spin out into slick, and just trying to take the corners as nice and easy as possible.
Well, I think one of the things that we find in dirt as a whole, and I'm sure it crosses over here into off road. I do a lot of oval, but is sometimes when you're trying to be safe and you slow it down, you end up faster. Is that kind of how it felt tonight?
Yeah, I noticed that when I started slowing down, my times were getting back up into the 119s. So, into the high 119s. So I just kind of kept going back at it with that, especially in the slick, especially in the Argonne corner, that area. The car was super, super slick right there. So I just got off the gas and or got off or just barely any gas at all just to try and keep the car straight.
Yeah, man, you dominated in every category. You led every lap that you were on the track. You got the fastest lap. You get the championship, man. Why don't you give a shout out to all your friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents for allowing me to do this every night. Every time we get the race, it's been fun. Obviously you for broadcasting this. It's been great. Um, all the admin team, they've been very awesome this season, very helpful in everything that we've done. Very proud of them and how we've stayed together this entire season. Also like to thank BGM Racing, James Racing, R&M Automotive, Deadman Motorsports, Just a Trim Lawn Service, CG Motorsports, and Minden Tahoe Airport.
Well, great run here tonight, man, and I can hear you. You want to let a little of that excitement out,
It,
so I'm gonna cut it a little bit short. But who? Just let me know. Did Vandenbush or
Nick
Nick get
second,
second?
Taylor third.
I knew it had to be close. I know. Nick made a good run back up through the field.
So, just for the viewers at home, the top, I'm going to say top five is me, Nick, Taylor, Nathan Metoxen, Cody Harrelson, and Dave S. is your rookie of the year.
Awesome. Well, go enjoy this victory, and I know you got another one to get ready for. And man, I will see you shortly. Congratulations.
Yeah, sounds good, and thank you, James.
No problem. What a race. What a season, guys. We have to thank the sponsors, BGM. BGM has stood by these guys for a very long time. Season after season, guys. Make sure you go like them over on Facebook. We got Jane's Racing, obviously sponsoring the fastest lap of the race. Vandenbush over there at Just a Trim. He sponsors just about everything. I don't know if he's got anything with this one, but we're still going to give him a shout. He's always stood by this league too. But guys, what a race. Let's pull up tonight's results, and then we're going to go ahead and call it broadcast and get ready for the Pro 2 lights next. Anthony finishing first, Luke in second, Chris in third, Vandenbush in fourth, Metoxen in fifth, Donahue in sixth. Nick Nowak, our second place finisher in points, going to bring it home in third. Vandenbush, by the way, was third, like you said. Then we got Cody in eighth, Robert in ninth. Joseph Brooks going to bring it home in that 10th position. Dave in 11th, Austin 12th. Bradley brings it home 13th, Scott in 14th. Chuck in 15th, and Zach Clifton rounding out the field in that 16th position. Zach, you had a great run. It sucked